Good morning, Cappuccino. It is time for our warm-up. We are going to be graphing lines using Y-intercept and slope. So first, we need to look for our Y-intercept in our equation. So the Y-intercept is the number that is not with X. So over here, this is going to be the Y-intercept. But be careful, if there's a minus sign here, we got to rewrite it as adding the opposite. So my y-intercept for this first equation is -4. We also call this the starting point because this is where we start. We start at y equals -4. This is the y-axis, so where is -4? It's down. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces down. There is my -4. Now I'm going to use my slope. So my slope is the number that's with the x. The slope is the number that's with the x. Here is my slope. And on the slope, we're going to rise and we're going to run. So we're going to go up 1 and to the right 2. And my dogs are having a bark. Shh, Athena. Shh, quiet. Okay, so really important. You have to start from the starting point. Okay? -4 is the starting point. So we have to start here and go up 1 and to the right 2. So I'm going to go up 1 and then to the right 2. And that's where I put my next point. And I can do it again. I can repeat that. I can go up 1 and to the right 2. And I can keep going. Up 1 and to the right 2. I could also go the other way. I could go down and to the left. Down 1 to the left 2. 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 Until I have dots all the way across. And notice they make a perfectly straight line. There it is. Okay? All right, next one. Y equals 2x plus 1. So we start with the starting point. It's already a plus, so I don't have to rewrite it. So it's +1. So on the y-axis, where's +1? It's up 1, right there. Now my slope is the number with the x. Here's my slope. But we've got a little problem here. I don't see a rise and a run. So we have to change our slope into a fraction. To change a whole number to a fraction, you just put it over 1. Bam, just like that. 2 is the same thing as 2 divided by 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. So now I have my rise, and I have my run. So from the starting point, I'm going to go up 2, so count up 2 spaces, 1, 2, and to the right 1 space, over 1. And I can do it again. Up 2 spaces, 1, 2, and to the right 1. There it is. Okay, I could also go the other way. I could go down and to the left, down to the left, down to the left, down to the left. Notice the pattern. Up 2, over 1, up 2, to the right 1, up 2, to the right 1, up 2, to the right 1. The pattern is the same every single time between every point. Makes a perfectly straight line. Perfectly straight. Okay, next problem. My starting point is +1 again. So on my y-axis, +1. And then my slope is negative. Uh-oh, what do I do there? So when my slope is negative, I'm going to go down and to the right. So you can rewrite this as -2 divided by 3. So we're going to go down 2 and to the right 3. So from my starting point, from my starting point, I'm going to go down 2. 1, 2, and then to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go down 2. 1, 2, and to the right 3. I could also go the other way. I could go up 2 and to the left 3. Up 2 to the left 3. Up 2 to the left 3, and put more points. And there it is. And now I can connect my points to a perfectly straight line. Perfectly straight. Okay, the last one. Oops, I've got a minus sign there on my starting point. So I want to rewrite that. Change it to plus a negative. So I can see my starting point is -2. -2. That means I need to go down 2. 1, 2. There's my starting point on the y-axis. Always on the y-axis. My slope is the number with x. Here's my slope. So again, I have a whole number. I need to change it to a fraction. So -3, to change it to a fraction, just put it over 1. So I'm going to go down 3 and to the right 1. So from my starting point, down 3. 1, 2, 3, and to the right 1. 1. There it is. And I can do it again. Down 3. 1, 2, 3, to the right 1. 1. And I can go the other way. I could go up 3 and to the left. Up 3 to the left. Up 3 and then to the left. Until I have a perfectly straight, this is going to make a perfectly straight line. I can do it again. Up 3 to the left 1. Now I'm going to connect those to make a perfectly straight line. Perfectly straight. There it is. Okay, so we're going to keep practicing this in Math Space today. Same idea. Find your starting point, which is called the Y-intercept. Put that on the y-axis, and then use the slope to rise and run to the right. Okay? So have a good luck. Have a great weekend. If you need help, you can text Mr. Alvarez anytime. Oh, my dogs are saying time to stop talking. Or you can send either one of us an email. Good luck. Bye-bye.